So we're at take 7. We were talking about not only the impeachment process, but the next impeachment process. Right now, we have not gotten the voting slips. Not 100% of the people are going to vote. So the Democrats are gambling on that because the Republicans look so ridiculous. Ron Paul is, the difference between a Twilight Zone character in Batman, the Robin's dad or whatever. Ron Paul's facial expressions have to be the worst possible candidate on appearance. Mitt Romney wins on appearance over Ron Paul, first of all. Now, Mitt Romney, I'm going to ask you first of all for an economic plan. If you're able to give me an economic plan, I'm going to consider voting for you and stop talking all this shit about you personally, because I don't have a problem with your religion. Your religion for me is not the topic. It's you and your abilities and your appearance and your no economic plan, no health insurance plan, and you want to stay in the war. Remember, at Christmas, if the war is going to be over. All these other conflicts that continue to happen is because somebody already has the inside track that we want to stop the war. We want to find out who the fuck the terrorists are. Removing Saddam Hussein, I don't believe it. This whole after the war inability to police, ineffectiveness, inability to manage, and then you want more money when we need the money for healthcare. We need the money for other things, education and voting, to keep the democracy alive. I don't understand why in Guantanamo Bay none of these characters have the ability to have a council, have a trial, and have any rights. We stand for rights, trials, and judicial system, and you're abolishing that. Thus, you look like a complete runoff of Nazi Germany, in my opinion. Whether they're terrorists or not, yes, some of them are, but you don't go and do those kinds of methods. They're going to tell you anything you want to hear, and then you're going to record it and you're going to destroy the tape. So your entire administration's posse is irrelevant and fucking illegitimate and ridiculous, in my opinion. Worse than the KFC's treatment of chickens. Worse than the Vikings uniforms. Worse than the fact that the Vikings even have a chance to be in the playoffs. Playoffs? We're going to be talking about the playoffs, and I know Tom Brady, you're undefeated, but I still don't think that you guys are going to be able to beat the Colts. The Colts are still the Super Bowl champions. We're going to go to our next take right now, switch it to the sports show. We're going to go to JamestownCallip.com. This is what JamestownCallip.com looks like. We're going to go check out all the scores. That's our next take.